I know it's been a long time, and I know it's dark, but it's dark, okay? I'm in the yard, but the way I'm sitting, maybe I can move. Here we go. Okay, that's slightly horrible. Alright, that's better. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. Hi, everybody. I know it's been a while. I think it's been a couple of days. I think the last video I made might have been Thursday. I don't remember. But I'm well. As you can see, I'm alive. Um, I just had a lot of stuff going on. My medicine got changed. I'm so sorry about this lighting. You can hardly see me. I'm gonna sit back, and if I sit back, you can't hear me. But my medicine got changed, so I was kind of in this state of flux, trying to figure out how I was gonna work it out because I don't want to. This is so bad. Let's see if I can. Woohoo! My mother talking to my son in the background. If you can hear that cackling, this is bad. Okay, because I didn't want to. I have to go to school, so I was just trying to work out these this Thursday, Friday. I didn't have school Thursday because of the storm. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today, I was trying to work out my medicine, and I think I got it to the point where I'll be okay to go to school and everything. I have an appointment with my doctor next Friday, and we'll see how I feel then. I just hope that I hope that I continue to feel pretty decent, and I do. It's hard to tell. This weekend is bittersweet. It's 9/11. I'm not oh God, I'm not feeling like that, but I do feel, I do remember what happened, but as I walked this morning and meditated, I realized that my blessings that I have now, the things that I have now, I probably wouldn't have had it not been for 9/11. The way things just kind of work themselves out, the way things, the fact that I'm in school, the fact that my parents are here, and because they wouldn't have came up if they weren't so worried about me, and I was worried about that. Just things just wouldn't have probably happened the same way had it not been for 9/11. They might have happened a different way, but I don't know which way that is. Now she's off to the dog. I don't know which way that is because it didn't happen that way. Um, so I just reflected today. What's really bothering me is the friend situation. Um, yeah, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin, and I don't want to go into the whole what the dynamics of what happened. What I will say is that I have been blessed. One of my many, many blessings is my ability to discern certain things. And I am not a woman that lets um, a man go to my head. I love the flattery. I love to chit chat. I love the bullshit that goes along with that when you first meet somebody, that dance that you do where he's coming and you did. I love that. I don't like game playing, but I like that little love dance that happens. However, I'm always listening, and I don't forget much. And when I listen for certain things, and certain things that people say and the way they say it. I do have a lot of girlfriends of mine that are my age that don't understand. They don't really know that, and they get caught up, and that's why they end up in these crazy relationships. Not to say I haven't had crazy relationships, but I have not had a crazy relationship that I didn't know was crazy before I started. Let's put it that way. I've never been surprised. I've never been in a relationship where I'm like, I won't say never, since I'm an adult. My ex-husband was the last one. Mom! And she's got wax in her ears so she can't even hear me. She's extra loud. Do you hear that? Ma! 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 You're on my video doing that. Okay. Didn't understand what I said. Just one second. Okay, so anyway, I'm not, for whatever reason, I say, okay, you know what, I'll deal with it. Not like I'm gonna marry this person, but I'll deal with it. So, we only let people do as much to do to us as much as people can only do as much to us as we allow them to do. Having said that, I don't know, I'm not saying that I'm never talking to this person again, because I am. I mean, I just spoke to him yesterday. But he has now become the basis for my master's thesis. Because this guy has so many not mental disorders, but so many personality disorders and personality issues and unresolved things that it has become basically, although I think he's a great guy and he's gorgeous and he's really nice, and I'm sure that if he goes into therapy and works in therapy, that he will be a marvelous human being for someone, and that someone may be me, 10, 15 years from now. No, just kidding. But and I still enjoy talking to him, and I still will enjoy talking to him, and I still get a little giddy when he talks, and it's that. But I've gotten some insight into some things that he doesn't even know that I have insight into, because he doesn't understand that the reason why I let people talk, even though it seems though I talk a lot, I let other people talk, especially when I'm dealing with a man. I let them talk more, because people will talk themselves into they will talk to you until you know who they are. When you first meet someone, they will present to you their agent. That's what I like to call it, is their agent. Their agent. Those of you that are married, you don't even have to listen to this, because you already know. But you might be able to pass this on to a single girlfriend. You meet their agent, or boyfriend, guy friend. You meet their agent. So their agent is the person that's going to present them in the best light. They're going to be always well put together. They're going to always say the right things. They're going to pull your chair out. They're going to do the things that an agent does. Because an agent is the person that gets you in the door for the job. If you let the person talk, and women have a problem with that, they say, oh, they want, they tend to want to talk more about themselves and not let the guy talk, and and then when I was 8, and then I went to this, and then me and my girlfriend went shopping. You don't need to go into all that. First of all, they don't give a shit. They don't care. If they're their husband, they might care, but they probably won't ever care about you and your girlfriend's going to get your hair done, or your nails done, or what color. Some will. I'm not saying they all don't, but in the beginning, we're talking Genesis right now, in the genesis of the relationship, they don't really care. They're acting like they care because their agent is telling them, their internal agent is saying, I have to listen to this. I have to listen to this because this is how I get the girl. But what I do is completely the opposite. I divulge very little about what I'm doing, and I let them do all the talking. So I let them talk and talk. That eliminates the agent faster. If you are constantly talking about you're meaning the woman is constantly talking about yourself, and you don't let them really talk, then they get to pretend to be the agent longer. But if you let them talk about themselves and you kind of sit back, then the agent runs out quicker, because then they don't have the staying power. So eventually, as you let them talk, you'll begin to hear certain things. You'll be able to hear that they may have a money problem. You may be able to hear that they have an anger problem. You may be able to hear them refer to a ex as a bitch. Big no-no. You'll be able to hear the relationship that they have with their mother. The relationship that a man has with his mother is extremely important. Not to say that every man that you have a relationship with has to have a good relationship with his mother. That's not what I'm saying. But they have to have a mature relationship. So if they don't have a good relationship with their mother, or they don't know their mother, and they present it to you in that fashion, I don't have a good relationship with my mother. We just don't get along. I never met my mother. I thought my mother abused me, but she is who she is, and I stay away from that. Those things are healthy. There's a whole bunch of other things that are healthy too, but I won't go into the whole list. When you have someone say, I hate that fucking bitch, she's a cunt. Not, he didn't say that. I have heard that. People say that about their mother, men. Skull and crossbones. Nuclear waste. Because if they will say that about their mother, you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. They're never going to respect you because they have no respect for the woman that gave them birth. And every parent does not deserve respect. Now, every parent does not deserve, oh, I love my mother, she's the greatest in the world. And I'll talk about that. But nobody should be referring to their mother or their father, calling out their name. It just shouldn't. It shouldn't happen. If it happens, they like, you ever see that, there's a commercial for cheeses where they say that the cheese has to be mature. So the guy comes out with the cheese and cheese makes stupid jokes and he says not mature. That's the box that you check for that man. He's not mature. He has not gotten enough maturity in himself to realize that you do not, even if you feel that way, you do not express that to somebody else, not your mama or your dad or your siblings. You just don't. You don't have to love your family. You don't. No one's obligated to love their family. No one's obligated to love their siblings. But you do not have to express hatred and anger when discussing them with someone else. I also do not fight with dirty words. I don't fight with profanity. I don't call names when I fight. Ever. I don't call when I talk to my son. I do not use profanity when I speak to him. I never have and I never will. Because that is not conveying an issue. That's not conveying your anger. It's conveying profanity. So it doesn't help. If I say to my son, what you did was wrong and you shouldn't have done that, and the reason why you shouldn't have done that is because you just made me angry or da 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 da. That's telling him what I mean. But you stupid motherfucker, you dumbass bitch, motherfucker, this, that, that, this. What is that? That's not telling him anything. He doesn't understand what that is. What does that mean? Those aren't words. Those are made up colloquialisms that express negative aspects. And you can say those same things. You can say the actual negative thing. You're pain to my psyche. You hurt me. You're pain to this. You can say pain in the ass. You're a pain in the ass. Okay, fine. But just to blast somebody with just like you white trash chink, bastard, nigga, mother. No. Red flag. Okay. I'm sorry, my classmates roundabout, this is like 7:30, and whenever we have a class the next day, they start getting panicky and sending out crazy emails. And I'm not reading it. So anyway, is this due tomorrow? Yo, it's 7:30. So if it's due tomorrow, it's not gonna get done. I'm not doing it. And we just talked about this on Friday, so I don't know why he's sending that. But anyway, this has turned into a rant. I don't want it to be a rant. I'm just saying. Just listen to people when they talk to you, because people will tell you who they are. Maya Angelou says, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. Please. Namaste. I may see you tomorrow, maybe not. I'm I'm loving you too, but I'm just kind of like I'm having a moment with recording and stuff. So I may be on tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. If not, I'm still here. I'm good. I'm fine. I love you all. Bye bye.